Hey guys, do you ever wish you guys caught something on camera? You guys think, oh hey, I wish I had that on camera? Well, GoPro offers that. GoPro offers a cheap, affordable camera that is less risky. Like maybe you don't want to have your phone out when it's wet or you're over the water. So GoPro allows you to kind of capture that footage because it's waterproof. And also, if something happens, you get it wet and it ruins it, which doesn't happen because it's waterproof. But if something ruins it, like where it would ruin your phone, like you drop it in the water where your phone would die, and us in this age, we wouldn't be able to live with ourselves without a phone for 2 days. So GoPro allows you to catch some really cool footage in some kind of more risky situations that you wouldn't use your phone. Also, GoPro is basically, it is the industry. It is the leading action camera on the market. It is the first action camera to ever be invented. It was invented in 2002. He's going to go a little bit more into depth about how it was invented, but it is the only action camera on the market that has been around for over 5 years. The newest cameras are Ion and Garmin, but those have only been around for 1 to 2 years, so GoPro is the market as of right now. Also, what separates GoPro from the companies such as Ion or Garmin is that, well, it's been around for over 14 years. So you get customer service that knows what they're doing. They have product development that's been around for a while. The technology isn't new, so they're not going to have the glitches that the new companies are going to. So those video cameras that are in the self-stabilization, such as the Garmin, are still kind of really wavy, and it's just not really up to date yet.
Okay, GoPro was founded by a man named Nick Woodman. Nick Woodman was a businessman. His first invention was a website called Funbug. He raised over $4 million, but unfortunately it failed. However, he was still eager to he was still eager to create something new. So he first got a glimpse of this while he was surfing in Australia, because he wanted to find a way that he can videotape his waves all by himself. And really there wasn't any way to do this unless you wanted to carry a big bulky camera where you're surfing, or you had somebody surf behind you recording. You couldn't really do it. So he got a waterproof disposable camera and he wrapped it to his wrist. And after seeing the results, he knew that it can be something much bigger. So at 26 years old, he moved back into his parents' house and he worked 20 hours a night trying to create this new camera. And after 4 years, in 2004, he had finally done it. The first prototype came out. It was a wrist camera that could be easily worn while doing any sort of activity. And he drove around all over the place, selling it out of his van to different surf shops, going to trade shows. He was even on a couple home shopping networks, and it revenued about $150,000. But it wasn't until after he went to a driving lesson that he really saw what GoPro could be. He videotaped one of his runs with his GoPro. He taped it to his steering wheel, and after reviewing the results, he realized that GoPro needed to be much more than just a wrist camera for surfers, but it needed to be an everything camera for everyone. And in just 8 short years, GoPro was then a $3 million company.
So the economic impact GoPro has on the industry is pretty simple. It's the price point of the cameras. So GoPro has 4 different cameras to date that range anywhere from $129 to $500. What you get when you buy the $129 camera is more of an entry-level camera. The camera is not as high def. It's a lot easier. It doesn't have the Wi-Fi on it. It's just kind of more of a starter camera. This camera right here is a Session. This is a $200 camera. When it originally came out, it was a $400 camera, but they decided to make this kind of their price point camera. to get people into the industry, and later on hopefully buy the $500 cameras that are offered, because the $500 cameras that they offer are 4K. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but 4K is magazine/TV quality. They use GoPros in the Deadliest Catch in shows such as that, where they need kind of the water footage, but they don't want to have those $10,000 cameras just hanging around the side of the boat. So they drop a GoPro down, maybe they put some in the pots and stuff like that, where that's really where GoPro excels. Also, what you get when you purchase a GoPro camera, it comes with multiple mounts. This one came with the 360-degree mount. You can rotate it forward, backwards, up, down, and sideways. That way it'll mount anywhere and be straight up. Also, you get the GoPro app. The GoPro app is online, free in the App Store, and it's where you can connect to your camera through the Wi-Fi, and you can see what you are recording through the app. Also, you can invest in stocks as well. So the GoPro stock's around $10 right now, and it's the lowest it's ever been. It jumped straight up to 90 as soon as it opened, but to some setbacks in the company, such as the drone launching, that got really set back, the stock really fell, and right now would be a great time to invest. And they also give really good benefits to those who do invest in GoPro. Also, a little story for you guys about the economic impact of GoPro. The CEO of GoPro, Nick Woodman, also is on shows such as Shark Tank and really invests in more companies than just GoPro. As he said earlier with the website that he tried to create, he's really an entrepreneur, and he is willing to invest in other people's companies such as GoPro, and he really is like giving back into the community and investing. So I'm going to demonstrate with you guys how to use the camera. I brought this one, and this is the session, as I said earlier, and I'm going to pretty much teach you guys how to use this camera and like how it is to put it on the computer and what you guys are going to get. So this camera is a 2-button camera. It has this back button right here, which will connect to your phone. This is the Wi-Fi. This goes to the app. And this button right here, you just click it once, and it turns on, and it instantly starts recording video. So you just click that again, and it shuts off, just like that. And this is why the GoPro came out with this camera. This is they call it the 1 button, because they don't include the Wi-Fi as a button, but it's touch and play. You click once, it plays, click twice, and it turns off. So it's super easy to use, and it's really just the ultimate GoPro if you need just quick, fast, and easy. Also, inside it has a little micro SD card. They are a little pricey, but that's where you can store all of your videos. If you guys want to have multiple videos, you can get bigger SD cards and record multiple events on the different SD cards. That way you don't fill up your memory like you would your phone, and it really is applicable more than just your phone, where you can record up to 10 hours on a card, switch it out, and then go record another 10 hours. Where your phone, you just fill up your storage and then you have to delete everything again. So it's really a lot more versatile than that, and it's waterproof as well. So it's just really versatile.
Okay. Although GoPro is a billion-dollar company, they're not stingy with their money. They do donate to various charities, such as the Silicon Valley Community Foundation and also St. Jude's Research Hospital. Just in 2014, GoPro donated $500 million to the Silicon Community Foundation. And what that is, it's a foundation that helps raise money and donate to other charities that need it. And not only that, but they are partners with the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and they help raise and donate millions of dollars every year to help fund cancer research. To sum it all up, Now that you know the story and the impact that GoPro has on the world, it is easy to see how ingenuity, uniqueness, and generosity has skyrocketed them to the #1 action camera on the market. They are the most respected and most reputable camera on the market because they are built by athletes, for athletes, but also for everyday individuals. When Nick Woodman created GoPro, he had a dream. He wanted everyone to feel special. So he wanted to make sure that its users felt like they were going pro.
Now we have a video that you can watch. A little video of GoPro.
You found that one, yeah? I did? I thought I put a different video in here. Thank you. I definitely put a different video